Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Anachronox. We're not going to go back and tell Valestra about Dianimo yet. We'll do that later on in the game. I need some money first because I would like to pay for her, how should I say, her new limbs if I can, but we won't have that cash for a little bit. So let's go ahead and instead, well, I guess we'll take advantage of her misfortune and see if Grumpos needs someone else to do work. Hey kiddo, I just ran a SenderNet search on this Grumpos character. His last name is Matavastros, and he was a curator of the Mistech Museum until about 6 months ago when he retired. Luckily for you, she was right. He lives just across the street in Building 5. Make sure to check their building directory. His apartment number isn't listed. Maybe Grumpos Matavastros will hire you to finish the job Dianimo didn't finish. She said he lives across the street from Frank's in Building 5, left of the movie theater. Check the building directory and try not to act like a professional. Oh, and I forgot to read something, so let's go ahead and take a look at something else. Let's go ahead and look at the Bricks, which is actually where we're located right now. A nickname for South Anachronox, due to the appearance of the architecture being a pile of tumbled bricks, and also how people that don't agree with Detta seem to fall from great heights with these gigantic tumbled bricks onto the much smaller ones below. And the Canadian dollar? Due to a freak of galactic commerce, this has become the standard unit of currency for the galaxy. Some areas still use non-digital money. The $1 coin is called a loonie because it has a loon on the back. Holy crap! Good for Canada. Wow. If Canada is even around, we'll never get to Earth in this game, so we'll never know about that. Wonder if Earth is still around. Okay, so where do we want to go? Holy crap, there's lots of places to go. Let's try down here. Is there a time minder? Can we go into Building 5? I think that's where we need to go. So let's look around first. Mistech Pizza. Now playing for a limited what? This is a movie? Girl like that shouldn't be working as a ticket girl, don't you think? I destroy armies for a girl like that. Look at those eyes. That's the real deal. Look, if you're not gonna buy a ticket, you're gonna have to leave. Free planet, baby. I know my rights. This creep's been ogling me all afternoon. She looks a little like an old girlfriend I used to have. Same attitude. She's getting me all stirred up. Makes me want to go home and get creative. I can stand here all day. Hey, I think I will. Wow, that's awkward. Poor girl. Anything down here? This looks like just a dumpster. Yeah, nothing hidden. Oh, hello. You have a little pet creature. I found this little critter half dead near the reservoir pipes. I took it home and nursed it back to health. I just wish I knew what it was. It's been eating rats around my apartment. It seems to like the taste of meat.
Transition major, plate section.
I wonder how big it'll get.
E and F.
Might want to get rid of it.
Seconds.
Yeah, I get rid of it. You're gonna wake up eating.
The district of South Anachronox is not resulting from plate transition.
Oh, there's some Mistech here? We can't talk to him.
Transition complete.
Anything down around here? No. Ralphio's. I can't quite read that. Anachronox's favorite cereal. I don't know who this gentleman is. I feel like I should recognize him, but I do not. Looking at that Biliafiga up there is giving me an awful flashbacks. The reproductive process of their species requires both the male and female to gestate half the egg. They conjoin their infant by lining up their rather complicated plumbing in one of the most disgusting processes in the galaxy. I should know. I was a syrup mopper in the Balafkin hospital for 3 months. Couldn't hack it. Get sick just thinking about it. I think he's talking about that gentleman down there. Whoa, back alley. Probably shouldn't be just wandering down here. Uh-oh. Where exactly do you think you're going? I was just leaving. Don't be so stupid as to talk to a Nox guard again, punk. You look like a good kid. We won't be able to actually get back there until the halfway point in the game. I think at least. We'll need a different character and their special ability in order to convince the Nox guard to let us pass. But we'll also need that upgraded. Oh look, Eddie does know. Eddie knows. Yes, he does. I keep seeing these spray painted everywhere. Who the hell is Eddie? I don't know. We'll actually find out who Eddie is later. Hello, sir. I can't believe it. They've got a Medfanin door lord guarding the entrance to the Mistech tunnels over there. I never thought I'd see one. Especially a dump like the bricks. Such a majestic creature. Take a look. That would be him, right here. The scientific community must be given access to these tunnels. How can this data character just stake his claim on public property with a wave of his hand? You just don't understand, do you? Why don't you make me understand, officer? I love to, as soon as this guy gets out of the hearing range. Beat it, beat it, Bucksteak. I'm about to get my evening exercise. I am a Medfanin door lord. I cannot allow you past this door. Wow. Okay, then he will stay there. Wow, look at that guy. Size on his sickles on his hands, some sort of magical-looking spear or tech spear. Thousands of years of natural selection have perfected a race of flawless guards. While they're still in the womb, they're taught to keep watch over their mother while she sleeps by listening through her stomach and warning her of danger by kicking. Their word for door literally translates into protect. He is physically incapable of letting anyone pass that door without sacrificing his own life in the process. Isn't that awesome? Makes you wonder what's in the tunnels, I mean, aside from Mistech. Did you know that Data collects Mistech? He's got a huge collection. Funny that a thug like that would be into antiques. He's been sending his boys in there with cardboard boxes. Some would come back with Mistech. Some would come back without their arms. Some don't come back at all. Now they're sending in work for hires. They come back empty-handed. Should I go talk to him? Yeah, go ahead. Bet you Eddie would know how to get past him. Eddie would know how to get past him because Eddie knows. Okay, so that's all that was in this area. It occurs to me that we missed an earlier area way back by the fountain. We could have gone to the Mistech... Well, we could have seen the Mistech Museum, but we wouldn't have been able to enter it without having a pass card, which we will get for a tiny little bit. Alright, so now we're going to go to building number 5, and I guess we will take a look for Grumpos there. Man, this place really does look like a dump.
Warning. Transition major. Section C, D, E.
Oh, a news terminal. I forgot these were in the game. They will update as things begin to happen. Let's also take a look at the directory here. So, where is Grumpos? Here he is, C19. Metavastros G. I wonder if I should know any of these other people. Oh, hey! Looks like S. Langer is here. I think this was a gentleman that one girl wanted to kill. Interesting. Hello, sir. What are you looking at? Ain't you ever seen a female Nox guard before? Yes. Yes, I have, officer. Galactic Gossip. AGP Flim Fidelia Cortica. Greetings, Galactic Socialites. Well, we have some heady news today. It seems the star-faring jet-setters can't stay out of trouble these days. Read on, fearless friends, and see what's really up. Rumors. Who's the naughty alien trading shuttle passes for Toka Toka? Will he or she or it get found out now that Fufo has been captured? What big corporation just bought a planet for its vice president? Is it true that he had an entire continent painted peach to match his shuttle? It's probably Corticom. What? Oh, I'm sorry, the Brebulans. I think that's the gentleman we can't understand. What Brebulan socialite was found I can't pronounce this. Drunk at the Tangaba ritual and on Queen Kick-Kick's doorstep? What heretic scientist recently dedicated a paper to her late father? Will the scientific world listen to good science after bad? Oh wow! I know who that is. That would be Dr. Ro Bowman. I'm pretty sure. We'll hear more about her later. Will Corticom's new PAL 21 toy make the shelves for Christmas? What Corticom executive is holding it back until it's ready? Will this final version fix the quirkiness of the 17 through 20 series? In other news, here are the hottest topics that everyone's talking about, at least everyone in know. And now that's us, dearie. Vidbits. Tune into your view cubes to the latest offering from the Real View Network, the birth of a Belifkian. The Sensitive Coalition calls it the most horrifyingly disgusting thing anyone could ever watch ever. The Reckless Futurists defend the show as truth. How can the truth hurt you? Other opinions fall somewhere in the middle. Real View expects it to be one of their highest rated show ever, even topping their previous smash, The Genitals of the Galaxy. Holy crap! Oh, Vidbits. Okay, no wonder why it's all about, dicks. For music lovers, the Thun Song album has just been released. The 2-mile-long mammals swimming the seas of Tentic 10 sing songs that last 14 hours, and they've got 623 of them packed onto a data coin. It's gotten great previews, probably due to the fact that it's impossible to listen to the whole thing fast enough to review it in a timely fashion. So everyone assumes it's good. Yours truly skipped to track 617 and painfully listened to the whole thing, and it sounded like the first with a pip at the end. Not my taste, but I'm sure it has cultural value somewhere. Laying down the law. The PAC Security Service has been hired by yet another government. This time, the digital doers at Matrix 1 have hired them to police their jack bays after a drunken party of Gorians trashed 10 jack seats. As they say in PAX, there will be peace. Au revoir. See you next time, my little rumor mongers. Ain't hearing horrible stuff about other people. Oh, ain't hearing horrible stuff about other people fun? It definitely seems like it is these days, isn't it? It's about the quality of the news we have anyway. What's on World Watch? Plate-oriented stress syndrome. This new disease gives a name, but not a cure, to the willies most inhabitants experience. North Anachronox. Feat of success? The biggest party ever thrown on Anachronox was a rousing success, with a record low 10 murders per hour. Party organizers are already planning next year's event. Hey, that's pretty damn good. Not bad, not bad. And local news, what we have? The Bricks Marathon, held across the long run from Fountain Spiral to Anachronox Tours, will take place on the 22nd. The 13-lap race will be the second time for the marathon, which drew over 30 participants last year. Runners may not carry calibers over .357. Stabbing's down. Recent stab wound clinic reports that more people are being stabbed in the lower body this year. Okay. Tipping grumble guards now legal. If a Nox grumble guard helps you out in a jam, it is now legal to reward the kindness with a small remuneration. The amount, however, must be less than $5,000, and no other services can be rendered in place of the tip. Wow. Anything else we have here? Wow, there's a lot more information. Welcome, registered Corticom Life Cursor owner. User information, access, LC, Model 1, LC, personality, user installed, Fatima, Duhan. Processing. Your Life Cursor has been registered with the local SenderNet. Thank you. Automatic searches are now available through your Life Cursor or other digital assistant. Thank you for using SenderNet Registry Services. Life Cursor is a galactic copyright of Corticom Incorporated. So, Grumpos is in C19. So we want section C. We can't go to section A or B anyway. 19 was that again? C19. And Langer was in 5. Let's go to second. Let's check all the floors. You might as well. I have 100 compasses on the top floor. 5, 7, 6. Looks like there's 5 per floor. Well, we're in the area. Can I pick any of the locks? Can't pick those two. Never hurts to be sleuthing about. We can do something on number 7. This one should be an easy one to get to do. Oh, awesome. I love it when we get past the first one almost immediately. You can get lucky and get an instant success. It has happened to me in the past. Hopefully we're not beat up or anything of the sort for infiltrating someone's home. Oh, someone else's life cursor. Hello. Wow. Holy crap. A single heel grease. Well, it's something. It occurs to me, it's like breaking into someone's home and taking their medical supplies. Yeah, someone must live here, or they forgot their life cursor. I think this was the room that had Mr. Logon in it. I hear running water in there. Should I knock? Yeah. Hold on a second, I'm in the shower. Yeah, what do you want? $75 loonies to save your life. Are you crazy? I don't have the kind of money just sitting around. Get out of here before I ring the Nox guards. Okay. I think we'll tell the girl where he lives. Because we need money. Maybe she'll give us some. That's a really mean thing to do, Tim. Yeah, but you know what? We're gonna do it. I'm having a conversation with myself right now, trying to convince myself this is what I do. Well, not... Actually, I'm playing Boots. So... Sure, we'll do it anyway. Can I go in here? Maybe? So these doors are pretty damn easy to get through. Oh, I like the picture on the wall. Very nice. I like that. These are some pretty decent apartments. I like these. Reminds me of a house, actually. The house is probably smaller than this apartment is. Anything else I can go in? We should definitely do a sweep of the whole place. Oh, this must be a girl's place. That must be her? We saw the other picture of her out there. So we're just breaking in and stealing people's medical supplies. We'll put them to better use than they would. 12 and 13. Anything in these locations? I'm getting really lucky with the guesses. Boots has gained a level! We gained experience while we lockpick? I had no idea that happened. Wow, well that's awesome if that's true. Holy crap. Well, I'll take it. We could definitely use a free level. Pretty small bathroom. More heel grease, it looks like. Oh, heel grease plus this time. Looks like they were drinking that while watching... Nothing? Hold on, there's no TV. Oh, they must have been sitting here watching TV. That's a really weird location to put the sofa in relation to the TV. Oh, I guess you could sit over here. Maybe you play board games or something? Not a lot of storage space in the place either. Oh, that reminds me, I needed to install some coat racks in my house. I picked some up. It's been kind of lazy. All right, one floor left. Let's get this done. I think there's one floor left. Yup. Oh god, security's here too. Okay. So they're downstairs and they have one on the very top floor. You hear like rock music in that one. This must be where this Metavastro's character lives. No answer. Alright, we'll pick the lock then. Must be a little nervous about the security door down the hall. A Nox guard will slaughter us if we have to fight one. Oh, oof.
Think you could slink into my home that easily, you little thief?
I'm not a thief.
Says he after breaking into my house.
No, I'm not a thief. I'm looking for work.
Smartass.
I heard you were hiring for a plunder job in the tunnels. I thought...
Who told you that?
Dianimo?
Dianimo? That's a pitiful excuse for a thief. She ain't getting a penny out of me. Not one, you hear that? I feel bad for the girl, but she wasn't hired to fail, and I ain't paying for pity. Tell Dianimo she doesn't get paid until she makes good on what she was contracted for.
Well, you know, actually, I'm not here for Dianimo. I'm here to finish her job.
What did you say?
The tunnels, the Mistech. I'm your man. I'm experienced and expensive, available.
Yeah, and desperate from the look of it. No thanks.
Come on, Gramps, I'm up to snuff. Just give me a chance. You need an escort, I need a job. What do you say? Is that a yes? No?
I'm in the middle of something. Will you stop distracting me?
But you're not listening. If you need a man to plunder the tunnels for you, look no further. I'm your... Whoa. Okay. Who's obsessed?
Unlocking the hidden power of Mistech is my life's work. I'm closing in on a breakthrough. I can feel it. but I need more samples.
So what's the problem?
My last hero sallied forth and got her limbs ripped off. How are you any better than her?
I'm a professional.
Prove it. Bring me the helmet of a Nox guard,
I can do that. That's easy.
size 5.
Brother, I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Splendid. Get out!
Okay. So, no girls allowed. What the hell, Grumpos? Alright then. Well, let's grab this taco while we're here. And then we'll see what Fatima has to say. You have to obtain a size 5 Nox Guard helmet before Grumpos Metavastros in Building 5 will hire you. Maybe K. Conrad can help us out. Oh, look at that over there. There's some sort of shady deal going on. You might not be able to see it, but this gentleman has a briefcase and a pistol in his one hand. Talking to someone over there. I love how the game made this place feel like, you know, it's alive. There's plenty of people walking around and everything. Pretty awesome job. I don't know where this helmet could possibly be. It's been too long. I can think of 2 places that it might be located in. Or 3 of them. There's like an evil head in there. Looks like an evil head. What is... well, while Grumpos isn't around, I guess we might as well take a peek at his place. He must be upstairs just working in his lab. It's interesting that he trusted us. Boots got Mistech Museum member card. That will come in handy. We weren't able to enter that location originally. But now we'll be able to. Now I know what you're thinking, Tim. Why didn't the Nox Guard come after you? Well, I don't have an answer. I'm just gonna assume that she thought that must have been our residence. Though, truth be told, knowing how the Nox Guards work, that wouldn't stop them from just following you in and beating you up anyway. Alright, well, let's start talking to Nox Guards. One of them might have a helmet. Hello? Size 5 helmet? If you're making some joke about my chest, I'm gonna strip search your insides. Oh, thank you, miss. Yeah, so this is some sort of sexual joke, if I can recall, but I'm afraid I don't get it. So, it's probably related to, well, the size of something. You can let your mind wander to what it actually is. Oh, let's pet the Time Minder while we're here. Now, I am playing a version of the game that lets me save anywhere. I believe that... Oh, hello, wait, were we up here before? I don't think we were. Let's see what's up here really quick. Hello. Sir, I am part of a lobby of concerned citizens. Can we talk for a moment? This is Hermilian Ya. A growing number of citizens are concerned with the current state of affairs on Anachronox. We feel the best solution to the crime problem is to come under PAX protection. I'm circulating a petition asking the City Council to apply for limited PAX membership. Would you be interested in signing it? No, thank you. Thanks for your time. PAX are like the Nox, but stronger. Much stronger. Well, the Nox are supposed to represent the people. They are basically just, they work for Data. Nox works for whoever currently pays them. They're private enforcement. Hope you didn't sign that petition. Joining PAX would only hurt us. We barely have a working economy as it is. If 1/4 of that goes to PAX, it'll put a dent in our livelihood. PAX just isn't cost effective. We'll deal with the crime problem around here on our own. Know what I mean? Yeah, I guess we'll have to then. And we can't talk to that gentleman either. We won't be able to understand his language. Some aliens we can talk to, but that type, I think that type.
Warning. Transition major of plate section C, D, E, and F will commence in 15 seconds.
And the other types of aliens we cannot talk to.
Please keep area clear. The district of South Anachronox is not liable for injury or death resulting from plate transition. Stand
by. I believe the reason why we are after the Noxguard helmet is because there's a translator in it that will allow us to understand and communicate with other aliens. Size 5 helmet? It's funny you should ask. The guy who found out his wife was pregnant this morning was complaining about it in the locker room. I think he's patrolling the platform area today. There might be a guard with a small helmet patrolling the platform area. I guess so. And there's another Eddie Knows sign. I didn't even see that one the last time we were in the area. Oh, by the way, the game might respawn things. We might be fighting those thugs again in this area. Oh, I remember these two before. Hot! Want to take a walk? We're sailing on the bad dopa man. They sold me some cheap flea powder down the street. It wouldn't get a bippy high. Pure caca, man. Are you holding? I guess they're looking for drugs? I guess they're looking for drugs. So the platform area, I believe, is basically the dock for ships, I think. Let's see if we can actually reach the platform area. Maybe the one gentleman has finally put his fire out. That'll be good. Probably burned to death. And there's something up there. I don't know what that is. Looks like some sort of spaceship. Oh, this is like the casino area. Oh, it is. Casinox. What are you doing here? Hope you're not looking to just tip your hat and pass go. Nuh-uh. Got the word today. Your green's no good with us. Not until you square your debts with the man. Don't you got ears for what I'm saying? Beat it, Boots. Nothing personal. But you ain't kosher. Unless you got a pretty awesome disguise, you ain't getting in here. That bouncer can stay there. He looks very angry. They say I have hoists too many highballs. Threw me out of my puker. My pucker, actually. I'll shoot my way back in. No, I wouldn't recommend you do that, friend. Alan's Sushi.
Warning. Transition major of plate section C, D, E, and F will commence in 15 seconds.
Those seem to always be the ones that are moving. Uh-oh. We might have to fight here.
Area clear. The district of South Anachronox is not liable for injury or death resulting from plate transition. Stand by.
I'm a regular card mechanic. I know every trick.
Transition complete.
Every sham. I won quite the sweet little pot last night. I cheated, of course. In my opinion, it's the only way to make the game interesting. It's hard to cheat well than to play well. Cow carting ain't easy, pup. And keeping your face straight while you steal from strangers is tough. Speaking of which, give me your wallet. Well, that's a bad start. Thankfully, he missed us. We'll get a Fatima screen, and then we'll just have to try shooting him. I'd rather not waste a bindle box, because if we have to fight two of them, I won't survive a fight against two. I forgot he actually fights us. I thought he just talked a little bit about something random. Thank you, Fatima. Maybe this is the gentleman. Oh, he hit us with this. I just saw the flame symbol here. Oh, nice. Only 18 damage, though. Oh, but we are on fire. I think later on we'll get the ability to scan them. Well, we can't be put more on fire than we already are. So that's acceptable. That wasn't so bad. 2 hits. With 4 rounds of combat, missed the first one. Our agility's not so great, so we earned 99 experience points. 29 bucks and 1 heel grease. And we should totally use that heel grease. Always keep your life at max. We'll take a little too much damage in this version of the game. This is one of those strange bug mounds. I was talking about something a little earlier. I am playing a patched version of the game that lets you save it anywhere. I believe one of the developers of the game went back and fixed quite a few of the glitches the game had and added a bunch of things into it to make playing it faster and easier. For example, we'll find taxi cabs around the place later on, allowing us to quickly move from spot to spot. Oh, got a couple walking together down there. And up here, too. See this weird thing over here? We can't interact with this, but much later on in the game, we'll find someone else who interacts with those very strange-looking plugs. And this place definitely feels alien as well. It's the glow. It's like we're in a submarine or something. I'm just waiting for my next flight. Excuse me. For some reason, I didn't want to talk to that gentleman, but I can't remember why. Oh well, too late now. I think there's an elevator on the other side of this. Alright, let's head on down. This is one of the many space docks on Anachronox. Obviously the closest one to us. Hello, sir. What a beautiful day. I haven't felt this glad to be alive in years. Green skies, smell of rocket fuel in my nostrils, skin crisping from jet exhaust. Every day should be this wonderful. Too bad I've still got a headache from that damn helmet.
Platforms may result in injury or death from engine exhaust.
Headquarters issued me a 5-size helmet this morning. It was cutting off circulation. I kept passing out. Luckily, the next guard I relieved from duty was nice enough to give me this replacement. I've still got the size 5 helmet in my storage pack if you want to see it. When I show the guys back at HQ, they're gonna split their pants. Do you think I can have the helmet since you're not using it? Sorry, partner. It's not mine to give. But I'll tell you what. They give away free sandwiches and goodies to people who are down on their luck at the Salvation Surplus on Skid Row. But I really need a helmet, officer. Have pity on a poor, unemployed loser. Hey now, I won't listen to any self-pity, buddy. You gotta change your outlook on life. Stay optimistic at all times. It could be much worse. Be thankful you're not living in poverty on a planet like Genis or lifting crates on Boria. You have a good mister. Life gets easier when you put things in perspective.
Caution. Loitering on landing platforms may result in injury or death from engine exhaust.
Life gets easier when you give me that helmet. Persistent, aren't you? Look, that helmet isn't gonna solve your problems. Life is what you make it. You can choose either be happy or depressed. I choose to be depressed. Then you're gonna be unhappy the rest of your life, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, give me the helmet sure would help. You're like a broken record. You want the helmet? You won't be happy until I give you the helmet? Fine. Here's the helmet. Mission accomplished. Job well done. Now go away. Oh, right. Not bad. We didn't have to fight him. I think you can fight him if you wish to, but I don't think we'll survive a Nox Guard. Not on hard difficulty. Not bad, Boots. I mean, for a far cry from the Velchez case, but not bad. Come on, let's take the helmet back to the old man. And we will do that. I don't think there's anything on the other platforms I need at the moment, so... but you know what? We're here. Let's check them all out really quick. There might be a taco. Oh, I saw that. Did you see that really quick? That blue thing? We're going to want to come back for that later. It's going to be a bit tricky. Oh, someone's spaceship is here, and a Time Minder. What's a Time Minder doing here? I guess they're all over the place. Nothing wrong with them being here. Ah, yes, that. We will come back for that later. Right now, I just need to remember that's here. I could do the thing I need to do with it now, but it wouldn't make any logical sense for me to do it, since I don't know... Boots doesn't know what he needs to do with those signs. Oh, and I don't want to be here yet, either. Well, let's try this anyway. The cunning bird is overdue. Heavier grows my tree trunks from fatigue. Retreat to your burrow, human. Pack threatens. Okay, we will not do anything here yet. Billboard. Yes, that is a billboard. When I have my other companion with me, we can come back here and deal with that guy. I believe he's a drug dealer. And by deal with him, I mean we'll beat him up. Okay, let's get back to Grumpos. So what do you guys think so far? The beginning is very slow to get started. Most of it deals with establishing the characters and the setting. Like, we're gonna get a good feeling of what this planet is like, along with how Boots is really down on his luck. We'll also learn, I think, a tiny bit about Manavastros, and we're gonna meet a few other major players, antagonists, for the series in maybe about another 2 hours or so. When we have other people in our party, they will be following us. It'll be like one of those JRPGs where everyone is like in tow. They'll run when you run, they'll walk when you walk. The game, unfortunately, doesn't have a very easy way for you to switch who's in your group, though. Everyone tends to hang out at certain locations in the game when we have a larger group. Let's put the Time Minder really quick. So what this means is that if I want to mix up who's with Boots, we're going to have to go back and forth to different areas. And like most JRPGs, I believe Boots has to be in the group for the majority of the game. What else is there that I can think of that won't spoil too much of the game? Later on, we'll be getting additional special moves. Like right now, we have the Fatima screen. Every character has, I believe, 4 special moves. I think one of them tends to be defensive or miscellaneous in nature, and the others are damage abilities of some sort. They'll have various uses. Some are much more powerful than others, and some trivialize the combats. Normally, I would try to prolong combat to make it feel more epic, but the combats do get a bit repetitive at times, so you can expect me to try to end them as quickly as I can. Sometimes in the game, we'll be given a choice that will be somewhat permanent to our adventuring. If this happens, I will save the game, and then we'll do all 3, but I'll put links up so you can see the results of the one that you had picked, if that makes any sense. Like, I know at least at one point, we're going to have a choice of Boots, one of the characters who has to come along, and then one random character. The random character will have an encounter of their very own, and we'll get to pick between one of 3 different types of characters to come along. When that happens, I'll do it with all 3 of the people, and then you guys will be able to see what each of those characters' unique adventures would have been. Assuming anyone's still watching this Let's Play then, and anyone cares, I'll take a vote as to which one would have been the one in which we actually did do. And if I get any responses, then I will pick randomly, I think. Okay, so we're finally back at Building 5. Go and talk to Metavastros. I like that when we were going to tell Mr. Logan about saving his life for 25, 50, or 75 loonies, that at no point was there an option to just tell him. Boots was not going to do any of it for free. I think Mr. Metavastros will be upstairs. I like that his first name is Grumpos. He certainly does look like one of the 7 dwarves, doesn't he? I think he's my favorite character in this entire game here. Should keep our eye open for anything else, in case we can... Well, we want to pick up everything we possibly can pick up in this game.
All right, geezer. Stop fondling the mistack and crack a gander at the goods. Am I hired or what?
Data beefed up security since the Dianimo fiasco. Getting into the tunnels might be trouble.
We'll deal.
Here, take this and plug it in your ear. You'll understand every language from here to the Traeger anomaly.
Spiffy. Where'd you pull this baby from?
The Nox Guard helmet. Linguinators became standard issue 2 months ago.
Really? How'd they communicate with the aliens before that?
They beat 'em up.
Well, where the hell do we go now?
Lead the way, hot pants.
Press tab now to switch characters. Any party member can be the leader and interact with the world. They all have unique abilities. Yep. And that's pretty much it. We can now use Mr. Grumpos as the leader, or Mr. Sly Boots. We need to get into the Mistech tunnels. Yes. Yes, we do. So let's see if Grumpos can help us. Okay, fellas, since the entrance to the Mistech tunnels is blocked by a Methadin door lord, we better fish up another way into the tunnels, because he's not gonna budge. Hey, what about this Eddie character I've heard so much about? He's becoming a real underground figure in the bricks, judging by all the Eddie knows graffiti we see sprayed everywhere. Maybe he knows an alternate entrance to the Mistech tunnels. Worth a try anyway. The worst that can happen is we get a good contact for future cases, right? Where to find Eddie? Hey, what about that K. Conrad, the information specialist we met at Fountain Overlook? He seems to know his stuff. Maybe he can point us to this Eddie character. Hell, he may know how to get into the tunnels. Just a thought or two. That's a good way to start, though. So, why don't we talk to this K. Conrad? And then we'll see what he says. Then we'll save the game and probably call it a session. We've been playing for almost an hour. I can't believe it's been almost an hour. And yes, our boots go through that elevator. Such is the life of Unreal 2. So the developer who fixed up this game, I do have to say that the original game, you couldn't even play it. There were so many bugs. The save bugs, areas wouldn't load, game would just randomly crash. It was, really awkward. Good, that missed. Let's shoot this guy. So Grumpos here is a melee character. Or at least he is at the moment. That is awesome. Oh, I love that combat on animation. What this means is that oh wow, holy crap. Grumpos has to get close to these guys in order to actually damage them. They have to be next to each other on the combat grid. So Grumpos can't attack him from his current location, so he's got to move up. Oof.
Warning. Transition minor plate sections 32, 33, 11, and 6 will commence in 15 seconds.
Wow, not having Fatima here is really painful. Just that fire just hurts so much.
The district of South Anachronox is not liable for injury or death resulting from plate transition. Stand by.
We should still win the fight, but it looks like we're going to have to definitely use some heal grease after this is over.
Transition complete.
I really like that when you miss, you can see the enemy just move out of the way as well. That was a really nice touch for this type of game. Normally it just says miss and then nothing actually happens with the enemy. Good job, Boots. 2 heal grease. Awesome. That'll kind of make up for the damage we took. We're too fragile not to keep using the heal grease. Oh, hey, the junkyard area is open. Alright, does this say anything different when you're leading Grumpos? No, they don't. Okay. Sometimes they'll say different things depending upon who's doing the talking. I think he was up 2 elevators. While we're here, why don't we talk to the girl as well? Oops, wrong button. So she was just up here at the Fountain Spiral, as was Conrad. So we gotta go up this way anyway. There's another one of those weird Anachronox symbols. They're part of a quest later. All we really will have to do is just take pictures of them. Oh, I think we have to actually bring one back to where we're going to end up. Yeah, lots of elevator walking in the game. This will be the one time I will have us doing this on screen. If only I knew where the Simon Langer lives, I could avenge the death of my father. Try room C5 of Tenement Building 5. Are you serious? I had given up all hope of deliverance. Here's 50 loonies for your trouble. It's all I can afford. No problem. Have fun killing them. It's a weird thing to say. Hello, Mr. Conrad.
Okay, so what's the scoop on this Eddie character?
Now, detective, you know the deal. First, you feed me information worth my while.
Well, my neighbor's cat is sick.
Excuse me?
Yeah, blood in his vomit and everything.
Oh, that won't do, detective. Another try, please.
Well, there's always Doyle.
Doyle Doralimus, bouncer at Rowdy's. What about him?
Rowdy's been lazy with the payroll. Doyle monkeys with the books, paying himself for extra days. He's been skimming for months. Now who's Eddie?
Eddie the True. Eddie, like myself, gathers information. Although not the most reputable of callings, I realize, Eddie has elevated our lowly profession into nothing less than an art form. No fact is too small. No shred of data too insignificant. He follows each thread of information, each string of thought, juggling this raw data in his mind until a pattern emerges. Look around you. Eddie owns this place. He owns it in the most devious way possible. In his mind. Make no mistake, detective. Eddie knows.
Yeah, whatever. Where do I find this creep?
Loco Coldwolf.
Who, what?
Loco Coldwolf. A name. A man. follow him. All paths lead back to Eddie. It was a pleasure, Detective.
Likewise, Shoeshine. What's your secret?
You would be surprised how rarely people look up.
Interestingly enough, I believe if you look up in certain spots, you will see a floater flying around. Okay, Boots. I just read a CenterNet search on this Loco Coldwolf. He owns a pawn shop in the slums, and his last place of residence is 628 Barton Arms in the tenements. Be careful. That's where Grumpos lives, so we're gonna have to go back there, but we'll do that next session. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.